Well, hello, Australia. We thought we're better placed than to celebrate the Melbourne Boxing Day Test match than here in Balmoral in Sydney. Pezza, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to you and to yours, and for me, for many people like me around the country. This is my Christmas. Boxing Day, Australia. Australia lose the toss, but fucking bat first.
All I can do is echo your sentiments to start with, Higgins. Merry Christmas to you, to yours, the things you own, your possessions,
I've received those.
etc.
I've received them.
I spent this afternoon at Lane Cove West Bowling Club with blokes 55 years plus, debating the appropriateness of various slurs that are very bad, particularly in England, to the opposition team, and how language is alive, etc. But I had 6 reshes and I still enjoyed it. So, as in enjoyed the discussion, is all I'm saying.
Pezza, you wake up in the morning and there's just something in the air. Like I've got turkey in the fridge.
Yes.
I've got ham in the oven, perhaps. I've got something in the microwave. That could just be a plate warming things up.
Wow.
You know, a hot plate. That's all.
People enjoy a hot plate warming things up. Mainly of an evening, but everybody's different.
If people wake up on Boxing Day, you know what? Get that plate in the microwave. That's what people have been saying. But here we are, and you think like, and I get the graphics of a cricket commentary.
You want to do Boxing Day aesthetic stuff now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm getting Boxing Day aesthetics. I'm getting. You know what? I don't know what date it is anymore. I don't know.
I genuinely don't know what day it is.
How do I find the cricket? Is it on Channel 9 anymore?
Yeah.
Like who are the commentators these days? It's un-Australian.
Shout out Channel 7.
Right. And so like
employers of ours.
You're just thinking like today is my day.
Yeah.
Now, if you're watching this right now and you've spent the entire day in your house, you've had a fucking great day. You guys have had a fucking great day.
Boys? All good.
If you've watched the cricket all day in your house, you've had a fucking great day. If you've watched 3 balls today whilst it's been on in the house, you have had a fucking great day.
Mate.
This is Australia's day.
Right, let him cook.
Pakistan win the toss, they go bowl. I'm thinking, all the best to you, lads. This is my day. I don't care what happens, but I know that you're going to drop catches at first slip and be dog shit for the first hour, the second hour, the third hour, the hour after the rain delay. You're going to be shit all day. This is my day.
Yeah.
This is my day.
It's Boxing Day.
It is Boxing Day.
It's Boxing Day. Christmas Day is extremely stressful for families, for individuals within families, and then the fucking air gets let out of the tyres the next day. You have a really big day on Christmas Day if you're in the Judeo-Christian sort of axis, and we'll get to the Judeo stuff later. Right?
Yeah,
okay.
That is part of the agenda today.
I mean, everything's political. That's my view. Anyway, it's an ICC sort of semantic.
Oh, do you like doves? Wow. Okay,
wow.
Pezza, you like doves? Okay. Message received.
And the air gets let out of the tyres on Boxing Day, and all you do is wake up in the morning, wherever you are in the country, eastern seaboard, bit of rain knocking about today, okay? But it doesn't matter, because you're turning on the TV, and all you're hearing, if you're on the sort of a free-to-air scenario, you're hearing Ricky Ponting talking about bowling. It's a win toss, bowl, overheads, looking up, not down. You've got to do the business early. The opposition sends us in. They fucking drop catches because they're not there. Abdullah Shafiq needs the Shane Warne heart test. Both fucking hands on the edges of that silver shit or whatever. And so does the Pakistani quicks post-rain delay as well, who completely fucked it and nobody talked about it. Could not bowl one ball at the stumps. Now, sitting there, punters going like, if you blunt the seam, you get in, you get through the first session, etc., then you cash in. Australia's none for 50. Pakistan's dropped one at first slip, and we're away.
God. Oh, my God.
What even was the score at the end of today?
3 for 174.
3 for something.
Yeah.
Mate,
3 for something, yeah.
Should have been wild out for 130 on this deck.
It was a cook deck. Can I just say that I didn't like when I'm thinking about Christmas morning, I as an uncle without any kids, I was given the gift of my siblings and parents buying presents for my nieces and nephews, and I got the privilege of sitting there of the morning on Christmas morning being like, oh, Uncle Hicks, thank you so much for that gift. And the look on my face is like, I've never seen these gifts before in my entire life. I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought you were going to say I've never seen these kids before.
I've never seen these kids. I'm actually at the wrong house. It's actually a Chinese family. Lovely family. And I really enjoy
By the way.
I really enjoy the dumplings on Christmas Day. But that's by the by. And so I got to sit there and breathe in my present of kids receiving gifts obsessively from me, even though I had no part in buying those gifts. Exactly. Yeah, I'm talking about gifts. Yeah.
Gifts.
But today, my gift, my Christmas present today, Pezza, was when that catch went down at first slip.
Off the wrist.
It didn't even get
off the
a
wrist.
fucking hand
Yeah.
on it, Pezza.
Dude.
And then my gift was Mark Ward being on commentary at the same time.
Yeah.
And he said, well, that's as easy as they've come. And he's right. And that's the thing about Junior. He's always fucking right. And it was just such a gift to me that was happening at the same time. What a fucking sitter that was. That was such an easy catch that it almost extended Warner's career till next year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fucking hell, man.
If Warner gets taken there, you might have a little bit of Brooklyn kind of a discussion about golf. That is, discourse.
Discourse, yeah.
Over Warner's position.
Are you talking about which course are you talking about?
Yeah. Discourse.
Discourse.
Yeah. Over Warner. On the other network, Channel 7, who occasionally employs us, you have Justin Langer discussing that drop catch. Now, I didn't get the fucking fullness of Junior. I didn't even realize Junior was on.
He was on.
That's unbelievable. And you think, okay, that's 1-0 Fox, but then
and that's
later
when they
on,
match up. Yeah.
Hall of Fame inductee Mike Hussey turns up on 7, and if you and probably as a media obligation, as your Hall of Fame inductee, Australian Cricket Hall of Fame, or whatever the fuck it is these days. And just if you squint for a second, you're like, Huss, 7 that works for you. It wouldn't that be nice? I'm squinting. Yeah. I've got I'm sort of jammed.
Me fucking cataracts are gone. But does that look okay, Dale?
My sort of De Niro. Like, I'm fucking De Niro here going, Hussey on 7, not bad. Hussey and punter.
I'll have a look. Yeah.
Anyway, Australia's 3 for something. Should have been bowled out for 130.
Yes.
Warner makes 38. Kawaj is 40-something. And Australia's none for it's all good. None for it's all good heading into lunch.
Mate, what about into lunch? If Warner doesn't slash at that one and nick off, if Pakistan make it to lunch, nay Australia, make it like none for 100, what the fuck, mate? That deck is all out 170. Seriously.
I think it's easy to say shit like
that.
Can they
bowl?
Mate.
Can someone turn up at Australia? Okay, like what about like an opposition player, bar Kohli in the last decade, an opposition player turning up and going, I'm fucking competing against Australia in Australia. Now, like, like being in Australia as an opposition player is hard, right? I'll admit that. But Kohli did it and he scored all those hundreds in that series, whatever it was. But like, what about a bowler just like putting it to us? Like fucking give it to us. I want someone to spank me, daddy. I want someone to spank me. Like Morley here, shithouse. Okay, like Flintoff here, shithouse. Stokes something. But
Mate, Gen X and Boomer guys are sitting in pubs and sort of negatively geared houses all around the eastern seaboard of Australia, just saying somebody spank us once.
But in a losing side.
Yeah. And once every sort of 4 years.
Yeah.
That's right. Then we get an Argus review or whatever.
That's right.
Yes, and so Australia's sort of Australia's away. Warner nicks off, all good. Then it's lunch. Pakistan are okay. Post lunch, no problem. Starting to hit the stumps a little bit. Then the rain comes in. They come out, and can we talk for a second about cricket? Because we haven't until now. Because I actually started getting upset. They had 3 hours off, 4 hours off. The fucking the rain comes in. They're wrapping their arms around Melbourne. The old rain there.
Yeah.
Big old storm blows over. You can never tell that on TV. By the way, you ever see that with TV? Like when they come back, like you couldn't actually tell looking at the hue of the color on screen whether it's still raining or not. Do you get that, or am I out of line there?
No. Or I mean, you're not out of line. But
anyway,
if I'm saying like, no, mate, you're in line there.
Finally, they come back
like
on.
Figure skating.
You figure out they're playing till 7. I say working till 7. Some of them are.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
No, Big Bash is on.
And each Pakistani quick, each of them had the ball swinging both ways, out of the hand and late, and off the seam. Could not, for fucking love nor money, bowl one ball at the stumps and challenge Smith and Martin.
Make them play, Pezza.
These guys can't score runs on this deck. They're going at 2.5 and over. Somebody please attack the fucking pegs.
Yep.
For the love of God.
Mate.
And they couldn't. And as soon as they did, well, firstly, Smith hit 1 for 4. But you've got to be prepared to lose to win. But as soon as they actually did, Smith out. And the same kind of reaction he has to when he's when he actually isn't out or isn't. Anyway, and then that's it. It ends up 3 down. Basically, we're shinless here.
Can I talk about before we get into Smith's dismissal and the controversy of such? Can I talk about Pezza Smith Optics Australia? Now, I'm wearing some of the fastest. By the way, Charlie, I'm wearing your Christmas present. But I am wearing some of the fastest sunglasses you'll ever see in this country. And that's because TGC is brought to you by SmithOpticsAustralia.com. You can use the code FAST for 25% off. Now, Pezza,
we've been moving these bad boys.
We've been shifting
so
these
much,
bad boys.
People are shifting.
So if you go to SmithOpticsAustralia.com, you can buy glasses using the code FAST for 3/4 of the price of what they actually are. 3/4 of the price? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Now, previously we've been talking about buying these before Christmas. If you order a certain time this week, you can get them before Christmas. I believe the time has passed now where you actually can't get them before Christmas. Okay? I'm sorry about that.
Given it's the 26th of December.
That is the case.
Very difficult.
Of generally being Boxing Day. But use the code FAST for 25% off.
Yeah.
These of the fastest bad boys. Now, today Australia was batting, so you can't see the full quartet of Australian players.
But you can see something.
This.
I got some news you're not even aware of. Today, Pakistan Premier quick Shaheen Afridi
was
rocking the Smiths, the green ruckus. He was wearing the ruckus in green.
This just makes the sky look fucking amazing.
Mate, it's incredible. It's popping deluxe.
I'm so happy to be home right now.
Me too. Yeah,
it's warm.
Yeah.
It's 8 p.m. It's warm.
People
happy.
sitting there watching online, just going like, okay, yeah. So when they started the game, started the Test series in Perth, these guys were in Adelaide. And they started the next game in Melbourne. They're in Sydney. And day one in Sydney, we're going to be in Brisbane. Real normal. Yeah. Couldn't get further away from the cricket. It was just running away from it.
Figure that out.
But yeah, the Pakistani boys, or at least Shaheen Afridi. You think if Shaheen Afridi's in, that's domino effect stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So, they understand the power of these sunnies. We've been shifting them deluxe.
We've been shifting
25% off using the code FAST.
Yep.
And I gave a pair to my uncle yesterday as well. He's 50 plus, and he's like, "Well, I'm just going to cut around."
Yeah,
as soon as I put him on, he's like, "Well, I can cut around.
I
can wear these athletically, and I can also cut around."
Are you cutting around?
Yeah. That's how he talks.
There you go. There we go. Pezza, while we're in the same mould, I've got good news for you, and you don't even know this. But we've been talking for a few weeks about selling out the Enmore in Sydney, our biggest ever show.
Well, that's glasses off stuff now, isn't it?
We have, as I understand it, literally 5 tickets available. 5 human tickets available before we sell out the Enmore. So we are so excited to do that. We're so excited to be there in a week's time, the night before the first test match. The third test match in Sydney.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? And so I suppose if you're watching this right now, you're listening to it right now, and you're thinking about, should I go? There are literally 5 tickets available of a theatre of 1,600 human people available. There's a link in the description below to buy those tickets. And
who says people weren't interested in cricket? Who says there's no interest in the cricket?
My dad.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Asked me if there's any other jobs going. Yeah, me, myself, and I. Okay, Pezza, so getting into that dismissal of Steve Smith. Now, I often wonder in life, what's love got to do with it? But I also think, like, okay, if we're doing a hotspot, why Snicko as well? Like, because most countries don't have hotspot, but they have Snicko. So like when we see Snicko today shows nothing, and then hotspot
that's not true.
Shows a fraction.
Yeah.
Then it's like, well, he's just out.
I mean, did you see his? Yeah.
He's just out.
Did you see his face?
He's just out. No, I didn't see his face, but he's just out.
You've never seen graver faces than Steve Smith and Marnus Labuschagne. Just go to their mid-wicket conference, where of course, being the people they are. And if you bat 3 and 4 for Australia, this is understandable.
I used to be a grave robber as well.
What do you?
I used to be a grave robber. Yeah.
So that's
before this.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that they're grave robbers. It was just the faces.
I know. I just want to tell you. I want to tell you that I was a grave robber.
Yeah.
Before this job, I was a grave robber.
How's that work in terms of like tax file numbers and that?
Well, because my ex was dead, and so when she passed, I thought, well, now's the time to meet other dead people.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So she didn't want to be cremated.
No, she did.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
She did. But you just went to the grave sites.
Yeah, yeah. And also, she was a pigeon.
My ex was a pigeon who was cremated. A cremated pigeon. My ex was a cremated pigeon. All right. What was her name? Lynn. Yeah.
So my current pigeon is here who just went, coo, coo.
My current pigeon.
Christmas. Christmas is here. Who gives a fuck about the cricket? If you're listening to this, you're a nonce.
But still, number 2 sports podcast in Australia.
Well,
When
number
you
Number
publish it at the right time.
Number 1.
Yeah, on the
Would
charts.
would you say in the world?
Yeah.
Because if so, that'd be wrong.
Anyway, we're talking about Smith.
Smith is
like he nicks it. The Pakistanis are sort of like, yeah, I think he nicked it, and we're unsure. And then Steve Smith's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did give him my face, but I still react the same way, even if I'm not out as I was earlier when it went over the top.
But the umpire gave me it.
Yeah. I don't know, mate. I just feel like Pakistan bowled fucking trash post rain delay. The ball was doing everything. The deck was fucking moving a mile, and they could not deliver one ball to challenge the stumps.
Mate, I thought
it's
the
well
same.
understood that 80% of dismissals happen with balls hitting the stumps. Either hitting the stumps, LBW is going to hit the stumps. Nicking, you think it's going to hit the stumps, you put your bat at it.
Mate, I think that in the first hour they were equally as shithouse. Like Shaheen is one to 2 left-handers. He's got the ball moving away.
It's about 135.
What fucking more could you want? Like he is obviously unfit. He is unfit because he is a premier fast bowler coming to Australia in conditions that would ultimately you would think suit him. And so I'm frustrated that he is unfit. Not that I'm not frustrated with his performance because I'm excusing his performance as being unfit. But fucking hell, man. If you're a premier international fast bowler and you're bowling short, outside off stump, make these fucking blokes play. Jesus fucking Christ, man. How hard is it? I'm thinking that I'm a fucking 4th grade captain.
Yes,
okay?
you are.
And I'm thinking, boys, any danger of the stumps of a test match bowler? Come on. I care more about the Big Bash right now. A couple of colours playing against each other.
Whoa, that is going way back in time. Say colours. Sorry, I said something else.
I said colours. Yeah,
Okay. Couple of recorder links. Hey, should we move the hashtag AskTGC?
Yeah, go on then, son. Go on then, my boy.
Okay, this is from I'm a Curator. Get me out of here. My mother bought me a replica ODI kit. How do I tell her I'm not a pedophile?
You can't.
She's letting you know that she knows, brother.
That ship has sailed. Yeah.
Someone else called Me Think It Amazing wrote in saying, "Hey, Dale, is there a game of cricket on today? What, the Boxing Day Test? Yeah, right. Who's playing then?" Anyway, Liam says, "Why didn't they just move the game down the road to the stadium with the roof?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great point. Great point. Move everyone there.
Play at Marvel.
Fans there. Move everyone there. Pick up your kits. Roll down the road.
Turn him over wrote in and said, "Did Shane Warne prefer the floppy hat?" And then Harry wrote, "Hard to say." Okay, Toby says, watching on the couch with Dad, he's complaining that none of the Pakistani bowlers are 140 while drinking custard straight from a 1 litre tub.
And that's Australia. And that's Australia. If you want to join our Patreon community, patreon.com/Grey Cricket to join the live chat. Also ask TGC at the end of the day's play. That's us done for the end of the day one of the Boxing Day Test match here in sunny Balmoral. It's beautiful to be home in
Scotland.
Sydney. In Scotland at the
wonderful place.
At the Queen's Castle.
The old pigeon's going off again.
I've got a couple of pigeons here. That's also by the by. Don't worry about that. If you want to buy our last 5 tickets to sell at the fucking Enmore. Link in the description below. If they even are available, I don't even know. We'll see you guys on the internet tomorrow. Have a great Boxing Day. Enjoy the blobby game tonight with colours playing against each other in the Big Bash. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.